Look at it. Look. Hold on, let me readjust the camera. My entire Game of Thrones collection is right in that corner. Okay. Right. So one thing I tend to do, hold on. Seems like my butt's talking. So if I'm repetitive, but at least I'm getting the information out there. So this is just all my Game of Thrones stuff, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna organize it by number. And as I'm trying to sort through to get 1 through 10, I'm gonna put like boxes with the number 50, boxes with the number 20, and so on and so forth. So I'm organizing as I'm organizing. It's like a trying not to waste your time kind of organization. When pops are so old and the plastic on the inside starts to yellow, this guy needs to go into a pop protector. The box is actually yellowed, which is one thing that I need to do and invest in is pop protectors, but I do not have enough pop protectors, or I can't afford 1,700 pop protectors. It's literally like $1 a pop protector, and that's a big investment. So, but my birthday's coming up. If anybody wants to buy me pop protectors, my birthday is this month. Oh! Okay, moving on. So when I started collecting pops in general, pops were very, very hard to find. This guy came out in 2013, which tells you how long I've been collecting pops. And the thing is that not all Walmarts were on board with Funko Pops like they are now. Like, you can go to any Walmart and find collectibles. It's becoming a pop culture thing. So I knew that this guy was coming out. It's technically a glitter variant because Beyond the Wall Jon Snow is just him covered in glitter. The one thing about this pop that upset me is that they only had one left, and of course there's a rip in his plastic. We went to like 6 or 7 different Walmarts. This was around the time that the black and white Daryl Dixon exclusive came out, and people lost their minds on that one. So it was very hard when Walmart was releasing these things to obtain them. Woo! You dusty. You dusty, my friend. So that's just my little fun story. Pops back in the day were very, very hard to find. And a lot of people think that I kind of just went and bought the Game of Thrones collection. No, when they came out, I bought them when they came out. So I was one of the lucky ones. Nowadays, a lot of people want to go and buy them now. And it's just hard because they're all worth so much. So there's my little anecdote on Beyond the Wall Jon Snow. There is nothing different from him aside from the fact that he's covered in glitter and his box has snow on him. So if you guys didn't know that, that's the only difference between the regular Jon Snow. Back to organizing. By the way, just throwing it out there. When Game of Thrones does come out, hold on, I feel like I'm not little. When Game of Thrones comes out, the next season, and they're supposed to be like 1.5 hour, 2 hour long videos, I'm doing reaction videos. So, yeah, it's gonna happen because this is my series. If it's not Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, it's Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. Like, which I need to catch up on Walking Dead. Oh, alright, what's next? 11. Renly Baratheon, come on down. Where are you at? Ygritte. Yeah. Story time again. I'm this guy. My first ever San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that ever entered my collection was the Flocked Ghost. I didn't see the appeal. I still don't see the appeal of flocked anything when it comes to pops. I know some people like metallic, some people like fluffy. I don't know, I never understood it. I mean, he is fluffy, I have taken him out of the box, he is nice and soft, but if they're gonna make flocked things, or pops, I think they should actually be like fuzzy. Like use fake fur, and make him more fluffier, because on the box he looks nice and fluffy, like he should have layers, and like he does have layers in the mold, but I think it would be cool if it was like an actual fluffy dog. But that's just my little, this guy came to my collection, San Diego Comic-Con 2014. He was the last one, and yeah, 2014. And they were selling them, because I know a lot of people are talking about how Barnes & Noble started selling their exclusives for 15 bucks, but they were selling them for 15 bucks back in 2014, so, yeah. Story time again. If story time ever gets annoying in these organizational videos, just comment down below. They're annoying, and I just won't do story time. But I like story time, because when I reorganize my collection, it brings back memories. Because a lot of people ask, why do I keep them? And there's a lot of sentimental memories behind some of my pops. And Brienne of Tarth, the Hot Topic exclusive edition, I got her the first time I went to Dragon Con in 2014, I believe is when we went. I don't know if the guy that went with me is watching, but if he is, comment down below. Deathworm, is it? It's Deathworm? I don't know. Deathwarmer? I don't know. Warroamer? I don't remember. Her story's bent! But she was the last one, and I bought her for like 20 bucks. And there's a couple of pops that I bought at that convention that people have been pining over ever since they found out that I had a collection this big, like Orange Deadpool. We won't go into that one until we come to it. But there is a lot of sentimental value behind my pops. You know, the hunting and the finding them and the whole thing that comes with collecting. And she was one that I got at my first ever convention, and I think I only bought about 5 to 10 pops that convention. So, we ended up. So I just found out that my phone died while I was organizing, so there's gonna be a jump because I think it died when I was like right here with Samuel Tarley. But I'm going to show you guys something that I've run into a lot when organizing my collection is, well, one, pops just falling over because they think they can. And two, being, hold on, let me just get these last ones up here so I can see them, is this guy, Jon Snow, number 26. If you can see in the collection, I've already organized it up to 51. So because I'm OCD and crazy, I'm going to have to reorganize. I'm going to have to pretty much do this little flip through thing to get him to where he belongs. So I'm going to do that right now. And hold on. And normally what I do is I literally just clear out a space and then I'll bring the one from the top down and then I'll just do that and then just lift them vertically that way. It just makes it easier, I have found. So the mountain there, 26, lift up over. Jorah, come down. I also did the same thing with the Night King because I found another Night King as well. So put him in there. 4, 5. Alright, back on track. Go. Woo. Just lost my voice there a little bit. Woo. Okay. So, right, and there you have it. Aside from the rides, the 6-inchers, which I explained, of course, we'll be going over here on the side to go with these collections. This is my entire Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones collection. I do have all the dragons. I do have Mag the Mighty. I do have One. I do have the Giant White. I've got. So, there's a lot of Game of Thrones stuff I don't have, more of the rare stuff, but, one thing with these shelves is that you're going to be able to push that second layer in, and it's actually going to be a little bit more sturdy for the pops. And one thing I found with pops, once they're on against the wall, they will slowly come forward a little bit. I don't know if this is gravity, or air, or the equator, or I don't know, the pop gods, but slowly I've noticed, because of how high I stack them, because I'll push them flush against the wall, but over time, it'll start to lean. I haven't had that problem. I don't think it's a shelf problem, but just be wary. I've had that problem in the past where the collection starts to lean and you literally go up and you go, ugh, no. So just be wary of that. So that is my organizational video part 1 for Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found something informative out of it. I think the next collection I'm gonna do that'll go on this wall will probably be, I don't know, maybe Star Wars or something, because one of the smaller collections is going to be organized after this video. I just don't know which one. So if you have a suggestion of which one, comment down below, because I got Disney, I got Star Wars, Marvel and DC are out of the question because they take up the entire wall over there. It would not fit over here. So, but I've got, you know, I'll probably organize my anime collection next, which will probably make a lot of people happy. So, but that's it for this video. Please let me know if this was informative, boring, I don't know. I'm trying to make the videos the best quality I can with what I have. I use my cell phone, I do have pop-up lights, and of course sometimes the angles are weird, but I'm trying to get the best angle for you guys to see. So just keep that in mind, because I'm trying to up the quality a little bit and the editing as best as I can, so you're not watching complete crap. So, but if you would like to see separate videos, which I do plan on doing separate videos that tour pretty much the Lord of the Rings collection and the Game of Thrones collection, please let me know and I will do them, which I'll probably do them after I'm done filming this video. But that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2 of this series. I don't know how many parts they're gonna be, and yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, you know, do the whole thing. Also, I am on Macari. The link will be in the description below about that.